Welcome everyone to the latest Akashic Portal reading, November 2 to the 8th. I'm Jen Duchenne, your host of jenduchenne.com, and I'm using the Illuminating Journey cards. What do we need to know? Big week this week. So what do the cards reveal? Oh, 11, the 11 portal. I feel like this card has come up quite a bit. Definitely an energy of being open. The figure here is just opening, throwing back the throat between this portal. Ironic or not, it's an 11, the master number. November is always an 11 month. And here we have the two pillars, very sacred land here, the figure wrapped in this energy, lightning coming through, full moon, this sense of rooting the energy of self into the earth, into the reality. I'm here, I belong, I'm trusting, I'm holding that space, I'm fully accepting the energy of who I am, the power of who I am, the truth of who I am, and I'm going to move with it. I'm going to allow the love and light that is within me to guide me, to stand on my own 2 feet, to be willing to accept all that I am. And it feels like the energy is coming into the throat. It's like it's awakening the voice, moving into the heart, the energy of the roots, grounding this realization of how the elements bring us alive and speak to our bodies and to our beings on earth. So a very powerful invitation to be lit up with life and allow that flow into you, and accepting this is the journey we're taking. We're moving into the unknown. We're taking risk. We're allowing ourselves to be seen for who we are. So very powerful. Card number 2, another master number. That's amazing. We go from the 11 to the 33. And so 11 is a 2, 33 is a 6. And of course, the numbers for November are 2 and 6, because 11 is the month of November. And this year it is a 15-6 universal month. So here we have the 6s. So that's another indicator from the universe, from the Akashic beings. And what this card has, this spiraling energy of the tunnel of life, in a sense. These are the things that will bring us when we get into our frequency that is true for us, when we're filled with this energy, this knowing, when we swallow this lightning, this intuition energy and information from the cosmos, and we allow it to move through us and help us root on the earth. We have this tunnel of energy that allows us to be in the space of who we are. So we're not being divided by the influences of others. We're being aware of our own energy and where we're paying attention and how we're taking care of our spiritual hygiene, our physical hygiene, our mental hygiene, all of those things that are key to being fully present, our emotional hygiene. What are the things we need to clarify, clear, let go of in order to see more clearly? This reading is telling me that part of what's happening right now is the vision to see more clearly, the heart to believe or see more clearly, the voice to speak and hear more clearly. So we're being advised that the clearer we are about all of this, who we are, what we're here to do, what's happening, what we need to pay attention to, the easier it is for us to then allow the energy to come in and to speak it and hear it and to open our hearts, because we're trusting the truth. And this kind of play with the cosmos, with the planets, with the energies, is like the planets And the stars are helping us, the cosmos are helping us to fill our being with light. The earth is helping us to ground. And there is a snake in this image. I don't know if you can see it, but that sense of really being connected to that part of ourselves that's so instinctual and so knowing of who we are, and having this kind of sense of joy for being exactly who we meant to be in this moment. This card, to me, the 11, is one of complete joy of being present on the earth. And this card takes it to the next level, the level of wonderment, of being in joy with what is around us, what is happening, instead of focusing on all the things that are wrong or could be wrong. We're not denying it, but we're looking at what are the things that are going right and need to be nurtured and made clearer. And your self-care, right? What are you doing for you so that you can receive the messages of the world without being broken down, but instead you feel more certain that you're on the right path. So there's a lot of energy this week to stay focused on what is true for you, allowing that truth to live in your body and create this kind of bubble of awareness that just because it looks a certain way, things look a certain way, or many people are doing things to grab power, doesn't mean you are powerless, right? You are powerless when you are in agreement that somebody is taking something from you. But when you have this energy, this figure is not powerless at all. This figure is very aware of how uh, full and how sovereign she is, right? And all the opportunities out in the world, right? So it's kind of like feeling and looking at life in a whole different way, expanding your vision, expanding this vision, expanding the heart, getting more firmly grounded and knowing like things happen. Like you can be in a storm, but you want to be in the eye of the storm, in that place, that sacred, safe place that expands your awareness and increases your ability to be sovereign and to contribute in a different and more mindful way. 33 connects us to the Christ conscious number. It also connects us to our spine. So we're standing up straight, we're fully in connection with the truth of who we are. We're seeing things for what they are. We're not making up stories that other people are doing things and taking something from us. And card 3, wow, the 8. This figure striding forward with the lioness, this sense of implacability, the strength of moving forward, knowing you are empowered. The color, the yellow makes me think about being empowered. The gold, the eye, it's the awareness that you're connected on every level. And in the background, it's like they're moving from the place where the message has come in, the fire, the volcano, and the land that may be charred or burnt, and moving with these golden apples into what is possible. It's bringing the message of hope, of leadership, of in this chaos that's happening this week, you have an opportunity to step into that place of being a leader, of being so certain this is who I am, that I'm not being pulled down by others. This message very strong this week. Stay connected, breathe, do practices that remind you of who you are, and don't get caught up in the stories of others, right? People doing things that may seem destructive or mean or bullying uh, is only relevant if you name it as something that has power over you. So once again, the 11, allowing yourself to fully stand in that portal of change, in that threshold of becoming who you really are, right? Allowing your power to be felt, feeling that connection to your intuition, to the earth, to source, and deep, deep source, right? You're grounding deeply You're connecting in your bubble, right? Fully certain of the joy of love and life that is available to you, seeing the world in a way that shows you there's opportunity. This isn't something that's stopping you. Instead, it's creating wondrous opportunities. So, what are the ones that you can use that will take you closer in love to this, to being purposeful, in leadership, recognizing what is essential in you, the message you bring by being you, the awareness of your connection to the earth, that sense of this is you moving forward, claiming what is yours, being completely in integrity in your sense of self, and continuing to bring your message into the world. It's a very joyous energy that's available to us this week, in spite of how it may look on the outside. So that's the message for this week. Sending you lots of love. These cards are available if you want to purchase a deck. Classes coming up soon. And let me know if something came up for you that resonated for you, or you have a comment. I love and appreciate comments, likes, shares, and subscribes. And I will see you next week. I'm Jen Duchenne of jendushen.com.